Well, good afternoon. How's everybody doing this morning or this afternoon? What is it? This morning or the afternoon? What is it? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. One of those wacky days. Hope everyone had a good holiday season. I don't know about you, but I'm glad the holidays are over. Today we're talking about plugging leaks. Plugging leaks in our social media presence. I've got a lot of leaks. So maybe you got leaks in your social media as well. And we're talking about not just YouTube, but all the social media that you find yourself streaming to, posting on. There's got to be some leaks going on. We'll talk about that a little bit today. If you're with us, jump into chat. Let me know what's going on. Hope everything's going good for you this week. It's a nice, sunny, warm, almost hot day in the Austin area. We're experiencing record-setting warmth, which is fine with me. I don't like the heat. I don't like the cold. I don't like the ice and snow. So I tend to look for the warm weather, chase the warm weather throughout the winter. That's what I try to do. Sometimes I don't accomplish that. I find myself stuck in a cold snap here and there, but as long as there's no snow and ice, I don't mind the cold. It's the snow and ice. Well, my name is Mitch. I'm coming to you live from the Lamppost Coffee Shop in the Austin, Texas area, and this is live stream number 55? I don't know. I haven't counted. Somewhere in the 50s. Since we are live streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays now, I think we're at around 55, 56, something like that. So we're just getting started. We got an entire year of live streaming ahead. We hope you'll join us. Let me give you a look at this mess. I mean, I've had a messy day. What a mess. Can you see? Well, not really. There's the coffee shop. Not much going on there. Kind of quiet, thank God. No screaming babies, which is always good. So we're going to enjoy our time this afternoon, I think, because it's kind of calm, it's kind of quiet, which is good. I like calm and quiet. So we can always liven things up if we have to, but we don't want to. I mean, I like things kind of quiet. Stopping leaks. I think I'm having a leak right now. I need to plug this leak. Live stream is full of leaks. All we do is leak when we're live streaming. That's part of the fun. So I was going to show you sort of the mess I'm dealing with. I was in the middle of editing a video, and Premiere Pro, of course, has to go out on me. So Premiere Pro likes to freeze about once a week, and sure enough, it froze on me. So here, my Premiere Pro, just a real simple basic edit for my YouTube channel, Mitch and his van. I've got a YouTube channel tracing my journey on the road and my attempts to buy a van, transition into a van and live in a van for a year. And I was editing a video this morning, and of course Premiere Pro froze on me, so I had to start over after about an hour of work, which put me behind all day. So what can I say? And also, think about Premiere Pro. I know my system is not the newest in the world, so it's probably a little slow in the terms of the processing speed, but I corrected the audio, tried to get rid of some of the noise level, and enhanced the audio in Premiere Pro. And when you do that, it uses up a lot of power. And you'll notice here it's taking about 45 minutes to render the audio. So that's what I'm waiting on, is for this video here to render itself and be finished so that I can upload it later today. So that's part of the process we're going through today. And just another typical day, live streaming and working on YouTube and trying to get caught up through the holidays. We didn't do much during the holidays, as I'm sure you didn't either. Now be truthful. Tell me the truth. You didn't do much during the holidays. Come on now. So, well, the other thing I was gonna, while we're thinking about it, in terms of plugging leaks in our social media, let me take you up here to, oh, by the way, you can see the streaming is over here on the left. And right now it looks like we've got an excellent feed. Thank you, Lord, for that. And then on the right side, we've got our browser. But what I want to do is go up here and show you my new spreadsheet that I'm using. And this is what I'm calling a posting tracker. And what I'm doing is anytime I make a post on a social media platform, I make a record of it, because I'm looking at the numbers. That's really all I care about, is the numbers. And I'm keeping a running log here. You can see as far as today so far, let's see, and make sure what today is, Monday, Tuesday. So far today, I haven't done much. I've uploaded 3 images on 3 different platforms for a total of 3 contacts. But yesterday, I did pretty good. Yesterday on Monday, you'll notice that I did 4 images on 4 different platforms. I did a short and posted the short on 4 platforms, and then I posted a long video, which was on my van channel, I believe. I posted that on 5 different platforms for a total of, I don't know, for a total of 3, 6, 9, 10, for a total of 11 contacts. What I'm trying to do is get that number up. I need to really start posting more on multiple platforms. It's all about reach. It's all about posting. It would help if I would show you what I'm talking about, wouldn't it? I forgot to, sorry about that. I forgot to send you over to, you can see it now. And anytime I make for example, today, I'm right in the middle of a live stream. So here I'm going to put, I'm live streaming on Even Rabbits. It's not an image, but it's a live stream. And it's Tuesday. Of course, we're just going to live stream once today. And so that's the way I fill this thing out. And then I keep totals down at the bottom so that I can keep track of the weekly totals. The main thing is the numbers. What I want to look at here is the numbers. I need to get these above 20 contacts a day, every day. And right now I'm probably averaging between 10 and 15. So that's one of the leaks I'm trying to plug in my social media, is I'm just not posting enough. We have to post a lot if we're going to have any sort of impact at all. And when you have to post on more than just one thing, we need to post more than YouTube. We got to be on all the major platforms. We've got to be on TikTok. We've got to be on Facebook. We've got to be on Instagram, LinkedIn, all of them. And if I can get above 20 contacts, figure 20 to 30 contacts on 6 separate platforms a day, that's a pretty good goal. If I could do that, then it would pretty much double my presence on social media. And so images, of course, images are easy to post. It's better to post shorts. I've posted some 15-second shorts on TikTok, for example, and they take a little bit of work. But things will get easier as I get more comfortable doing it using my cell phone rather than doing a lot of stuff on the laptop. So, and we're talking about leaks today, so I think we'll go down to the old iPad. Let me show you. I made some notes about this morning about my own leaks, my own leakage in social media, and you can see it here. I talked about not having enough content. That's what we're talking about, increasing the number of posts. So in 2026, I've got to try to double the amount of postings and try to really get those numbers up. Probably need to be posting 30 or more times on all 6 platforms. So right now I'm doing about half that. So I've got to increase my postings. And then I looked at this here. Another leak in my social media is that I'm just not providing enough value for the viewer. I try. I mean, we all try to determine what is valuable for the viewer. A lot of times we end up posting for ourselves, but that's okay. We can post things for ourselves, but we've always got to be asking, what good is it to the viewer? If somebody's going to watch this video, what's it going to do to help them and not just me? What's it going to do to help them? What can I do to help the people? Assuming somebody watches the video, which is a big if, what kind of value can I give them? Is it going to be worth their time? And this is also a big one. I don't know if you'd call it a leak, but it's certainly a problem because it wears on you. There's just not enough patience. When you begin to start new channels and you start posting and you don't get much results, it starts getting really disappointing, and you really get discouraged and you feel like you're going to quit. And so not having enough patience is definitely something to watch out for. And, you know, what's going to happen this time next year? Give me one full year. Give me one full 12-month period, and then let's see what we're dealing with. So we got to be patient. Got to just be patient, because most of these content creators that have thousands of views and lots of subs and are monetized, they've been at it for years. And most of them started off really slow, just like me, when they started a new channel. And 99.9% of them struggle for the first 6 months, 8 months, even a year. And so if you look at these top content creators, they've been going at it for years. Many of the top creators have been going at it for 10 years or more. A decade. And here I'm getting discouraged because I'm not getting much results over a period of a few months or a couple of months. So I've got to be patient. And then this other one here is not enough experience. That kind of ties into the patience. You've got to put in the hours, and I have got to keep at it. I have got to keep posting, and that's why once I start doubling my output and keep these live streams going, then it will help me with my experience. It's just like any other job. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. And so I've got to concentrate on getting better as a creator and not worry so much about the results right now, but just work on putting in the work, putting in the time, becoming better as a creator, a communicator. And then the last one note out here, too much time worrying about the results. Man, oh man, we can really get bogged down looking at the analytics. And we check our channels. I've got 4 channels, really 5. One of them I don't know what I'm going to do with yet, but I've got 4 channels. 3 of them, or only 3 of them are ones that I'm concentrating on. The 4th one is just a dump channel where I dump content that doesn't belong anywhere else. But the other 3 channels are niche, and they're niche down to specific to a particular topic. And you get up in the morning and you feel like you want to look at the numbers. You want to get up and see did you get any subs overnight? Did you get any views? You post a video and the first thing you want to do is the next day look and see how many views you got. And it can become a real downer if you're not getting much results. So, too much concern about results. Sometimes I wish that I didn't have access to the analytics. I just turn it off. And I have no idea how many views I'm getting. I have no idea how many subs I'm getting. Just put that on the back burner and not even worry about it. I don't even want to see it. I want to concentrate on these other things. Posting content, providing value, being patient, and gaining experience. And then to hell with the results. Let the results come later. That's what I've got to keep telling myself. And it's not easy. Believe me. And you know as well as I do, if you've gotten on YouTube and you've done any sort of social media marketing, you know that's the case. So we got to, analytics is great once you've got, I think, enough data to look at, but until you get to the point where you've got 1,000 subs, I would say analytics are on the back burner. Analytics should be pretty much ignored until you get monetized. That's the way I look at it. Become monetized, then you can start looking at the analytics and seeing where you go to the next step. So that's kind of the approach I'm going to take. I'm not going to worry about the analytics until I get a channel monetized. Then we'll worry about it then. I mean, does that make sense? Maybe I'm crazy, but that's the way I'm going to approach it. And the other leak, there's one other leak that I'll throw in as a bonus, and that is having some sort of predetermined time or predetermined format for a video. You want to be consistent, with your content. I mean, I want to be consistent with everything I do across all the channels that I have and all the platforms I'm on. I want to be the same person. I want to come across as the same person. And sort of be consistent in that way, but I don't want to be hemmed in to a specific time frame or a specific format or a specific editing style. I want the freedom to create. Being an artist, I have to have the freedom to create. I don't like being pigeonholed. And so some of these live streams, for example, I've been doing these live streams since back in October of last year. And I've done over 50 now live streams. And I've always told myself I want to go for at least an hour. But I'm throwing that out the window. I'm not going to have a predetermined time. I may go 10 minutes. I may go half an hour. I may go for 2 hours. It just depends on what's going on that particular day. So I can tell you now, as of today, I'm fixed to end this today after about 20 or 30 minutes, and that's enough because I've got a million other things I'm dealing with today. So, and I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I'm not going to worry about it. So the idea here is to put content out there, let it go, not worry about it, and just create and try to provide some value for those who come around and happen to see a video that I post. I want to make it worth a viewer's time. So we'll go from there. Does that make sense? I hope so. Anyway, well, we've been going at it about 25 minutes, and I think it's enough for today. So I'm going to say adios until Thursday. We'll be back Thursday for another 2 o'clock Central Standard Time live stream, and we'll see what happens on Thursday. See what we want to talk about then. And check out my other channels. I've got a channel, like I say, about my road experience, buying a van. That's Mitch and his van. Then I've got an art channel that's dedicated to my art, Mitch and his art. And then we've got this channel, which is dealing with social media, Even Rabbits, which is sort of an overarching channel that discusses social media. And those are the 3 main channels that I'm looking to monetize right now. So that's Mitch and his van, Mitch and his art, and Even Rabbits. All right, go out and have a good day. Get some work done. Make some content. Post it. Screw the analytics. Just put the content out there and do the best you can and try to become better. Let's all try in 2026 become better at what we do. How's that sound? All right. We'll see you. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da